Welcome back to the second episode of Squarely on the Level, working in conjunction with the Grand Lodge of Kansas. That's right, we didn't get canceled. So this week we're going to be talking about the Deputy Grand Master and what he's doing. Let's find out together. Welcome back to the second episode of Squarely on the Level. Got a lot to talk about this week, but before we do, I want to say a special thank you to a group of people who stepped up and were in the first group of people to like this channel and to ask for more. Russell Davis, Wayne 1951, Deputy Grand Master Dale Morrow, Grand Secretary Tracy Bloom, a lot of grands in there, Michael Smith, and Lincoln Wilson. Hey, Lincoln Wilson, if you don't know Lincoln Wilson, get to know Lincoln Wilson. Outstanding, amazing guy. Rob McClarty, Grand Master Talbot offered his comments, and Grand Chaplain Merle Talbot did too, presuming he's praying for the show. A lot of grands in there watching, so not sure if they're worried or just interested. Well, you should be too. So if you like what you see, you want more, take that plumb bob thumb right now, reach out and hit that like button. Then just turn it over into a Freemason's level, slide it across, hit the subscribe button, and while you're there, hit that notification bell. You'll get instantly notified every time we upload new content. Now, let's get to work. So one of the things we're going to be doing on this program as a regular feature is giving you some advance notice of things going on. It's frustrating to find out that something happened and you didn't know about it. You might have gone, you might have done it, if only you'd known. Easiest way to do things is get on that Grand Lodge calendar. You can do it online or get it on your smartphone as well. Online, www.kansasmason.org. It's a website, has everything you're going to need. Trust me, we'll probably focus a whole episode on that later in 2019. But for now, just go to www.kansasmason.org, click on the Grand Lodge tab, scroll down to where it says Grand Lodge Calendar, and right there you can see everything that's going on at the Grand Lodge level. For me, I'm a cell phone guy. I think most of you are. Let me show you what's going on the Grand Lodge calendar, if I can get it in focus here for us. There we go right there. That is the Grand Lodge. That's in red, and then in the yellow is a trestle board calendar. You just have to subscribe to that. It's a Google calendar. Get that right on your smartphone. Everywhere you go, you've got it right at hand. You can check what's going on now, next month, the month after that. You can see when Grand Lodge is this year, and I think next year's on there as well. Everything you want right at your fingertips. You'll never forget again. You'd know that coming up this week is St. John's Day. But I thought that was in June. Well, it is in June, but it's also in December as well. December 27th exactly. Why is it important to Kansas Masons? Because that's when your lodge officers have to be installed by. That's in the bylaws. It's a rule. What happens if you don't do that? Well, you have to apply to the Grand Master for special dispensation to install them at a later date. Does that happen? Sure it does, because the weather, it just can't happen getting the members together in December sometime. So it happens from time to time, but December 27 is when you're supposed to have your lodge officers installed by. If you didn't know that, it was on the Grand Lodge calendar. A lot of stuff there. Check it out. The neat thing about this program is sometimes you're going to learn stuff you didn't know. Like, did you know that every lodge in Kansas has the ability to have their own free web page? The ability to communicate easily with all their members by email or by an app on the cell phone? Yeah, Grand Lodge has done that through their new Maury database. You can read about it in the current edition of the Kansas Mason. For those of you with your email registered to your lodge secretary, you got the advanced copy of that in your email last Tuesday. It'll be available online, should be by the time you see this, and it'll be coming in the mail next week. So hopefully we can get all lodges on board with creating their own web page. It'll even allow you, if you want, to pay your dues electronically. That way for you secretaries and treasurers, the money could go directly in the bank instead of having to deal with checks and money. Wouldn't that be great? And for those of us who play and pay with plastic, even better. This is probably the part you've been waiting for. Discussion about what the Deputy Grand Master of Kansas has done that will potentially affect the future of Freemasonry in Kansas at the Grand Lodge level and possibly beyond. Deputy Grand Master Dale Morrow. No clue. Drawing a blank on who appointed that guy. Yeah. November 10. Table Lodge in Lindsborg. It's a local lodge event. I had reservations several months in advance. If you haven't been to a table lodge, go to one. They are awesome. Lindsborg and McPherson Lodge, they had these customized glass toasting cannons, firing cannons as it were, made. These aren't some cheapo with a decal applied or something. These are engraved firing cannons, actually made by Kansas Master Mason Clay Thomas, Grand Tire this year. These are awesome. Free to everybody that attended this table lodge. So kudos to Lindsborg and McPherson Lodge for putting on a heck of a quality event. So we show up to this just local lodge event on a Saturday night, and they had like 100 people supposed to attend and get there early to have social time and everything with everybody, and it becomes evident something is up. While Grand Lodge officers often attend local lodge events, it was unusual because there were a lot of them there. Grand Master shows up, Deputy Grand Master, Grand Wardens, a lot of area deputies, district deputies, past Grand Masters. It's if they knew something was happening. And if you haven't watched Facebook, a video that we posted exclusive footage on yesterday, or read your Kansas Mason, why haven't you? You know most of this probably, but there's more to the story that you probably don't know, and that's what we're here to talk about right now, is about what the Deputy Grand Master did. This was scheduled to be the Lodge of the Seven Toasts. For those of you watching who are non-Masons and you're not clued in, 7 is one of our numbers. We have several of them. If you look it up, I might suggest 3, 5, and 7 are some of them. Very prevalent throughout our ritual work and stuff. No big secret there. But 7, it's a good one. And may explain a lot about other stuff in the world why 7 is considered a lucky number or something. I don't know. Another discussion, another channel. Anyway, Lodge of the Seven Toasts. So we had a great meal, great time, whole evening, going through the toasting ritual and everything. We've just done the 6th toast, getting ready to do the 7th toast. It's the Tyler's toast. And then out of nowhere, the Deputy Grand Master stands up and does this.
I propose an additional toast.
Yeah, he wants to make an additional toast. So now we're going to have 8 toasts? I'm not sure what just happened. This is a special tiled event. The Grand Master is here. There's a bunch of past Grand Masters here. And the guy who's going to be our Grand Master in 2019 and 2020 wants to make an additional toast? Did you not catch that when you watched the video, folks? This is a big deal. Go back and watch it again if you need to. I'll wait here. Still here. Okay. You saw what happened. Amazing is what it was. Normally, that type of announcement is made in a setting. Sometimes there's 20 people there, maybe more, maybe less. But Deputy Grand Master Morrow took advantage of a local lodge's event, both lodges' event. It worked out great because Brother McClarty is a member of Lindsborg Lodge and McPherson Lodge. And this was a joint event, so they planned it to do it in front of the membership of both lodges. Additionally, Brother McClarty's 3rd lodge, Justice Lodge, the first Effendi Lodge in Kansas, had met earlier that day. So all 3 of his lodges were doing something that day, and they were quietly encouraged to all attend this event. So then how do they get the announcement in? Because it's a table lodge. There's no way to do it like they could do it at a traditional meeting. So apparently the deputy grand master talked to the two lodge masters and the grand master and let them know that they need to do something special, but not let them in on the secret, I guess. I wasn't privy to the whole thing. Just happened to be right place, right time, knowing something was going to happen, or feeling it anyway. And I was so excited that I could capture that on video. Because everybody always wants to know how that goes. Wish I could have been there. That's why it's important to attend as many lodge activities and events as you can, because you never know what you're going to miss. And the reality is, I'm so glad that Deputy Grand Master Morrow made that a lodge of the 8 toasts and made that announcement there of his appointee as Grand Senior Deacon in 2019 and 2020 year of Right Worshipful Brother Robert McClarty. Great choice. Currently the police chief of McPherson, involved in Masonry at a lot of levels. A great guy, a go-getter, a fireballer. You see him at all these lodge events. He's been an instructor at leadership academies, room monitor, room guide at the annual communications. And I look forward to watching him be our Grand Senior Deacon and stand for election in 2020 for Grand Junior Warden, and ideally on up the line to Grand Mastership. So exciting times just at a local lodge event. Thank you to Grand Master Bob Talbot for allowing us to use that video and show the portions of it that we could without giving away any of the tiled stuff that needs to be kept secret. So lesson learned if you missed that event and had thought about going. And that's it for episode 2 of Squarely on the Level. If you liked what you saw, make sure you reach out with that plumb bob thumb, hit the like button, then turn it over into that Freemasons level, slide across, hit the subscribe, and then of course hit that notification bell, and you'll be instantly notified every time we upload. Leave your comments in the comment section below. We love to read those and reply to you and know you like or you don't like what you're seeing so we can change it, because this is where you can get those questions answered that you want to know about. Get the inside scoop on stuff that's going on at the Grand Lodge level. Somehow we get that access. We don't know how it happens, but it does happen. So until next week, keep it on, squarely on the level. Yes, that is what the Grand Master said. He thought the walls looked a little blank. No, no, no. Who is that? Really? Maybe we should just have people send stuff in to put on the wall. Oh, I like that.